Good evening everyone. In the last video, I did an introductory video to Springboot, how to create your controller, your view, and basically how to install Springboot application. So in today's video, I'll be talking about RESTful APIs. So that's REST APIs. So we are going to be creating it and working around with it today. So to get started, firstly we have to create our controller. We have to create a new controller. In this case, let's call it product controller. So what we want the REST API to do is to the mistake there, but that doesn't count. So now we call the controller annotation. But yes, instead of calling a plain controller annotation, what we do here is we call REST controller annotation. Why REST controller? Because why the REST controller now? We know the plain controller annotation, that's without the REST. We require Spring Boot will require a view to be returned, but in product controller there is no need for a view. You can just call your class, so, and return the text. So you can return the text directly. So that can be done in the REST controller. So now let's run our app and see this works. In yesterday video, you will see I had to create an index HTML file. So let's check how this works out. So our port is port 80,080. Okay, we got this error. So this is one of the most common errors in Spring Boot. So and why this error? A class to handle this part. So yes, we are going to do that now. So here what we just do is we call our mapping. So get mapping. So get mapping, and we specify the route. For here it is the base route. So let's restart our server for that. So we can see hello world code printed. So this is not what we'll be doing today. We'll be dealing with real-time data sets. Okay, so now let's create our product model. So in the previous video we explained what model is. So our product model, so still Java class. So there is no need for creating an annotation, or maybe there is an annotation like model annotation. We could have used component annotation, but it's not a must. So now we know a product has TV feeds. A product can have TV feeds, so that's can have product ID, can have price, and can have name. So we create the first feed, that's for the product ID. So private integer product ID. So since it's an integer, okay, the next one is private product price. So that's for the product price, and also for the name. So now after all this has been done, we cook a few magic here. So firstly we generate our getters and setters. So with the help of IntelliJ IDE, I don't have to do that manually. So I create it for the TV feeds. So now after that, now I then generate the toString function. So I don't have to create it manually too. Not function, I mean the toString class. So one more thing, the constructors. So also I just call a empty class for product. Product I mean. So just so after our model has been created, our controller is there. So we need something that handles the business logic between the model and the controller, which is service. Create a new Java class. So that will be product service. So product service now. So firstly, we call the service annotation. So this service annotation can be we can also call at components in place of it, but service is most recommended. So the reasons will be stated as we move further. So now in this service class, what are we doing? So the first thing is we are creating the product list. So yes, we are creating the product list here. So how do we create it? We use the list. We use the list, and in here, so and in here we call the products objects. We want to declare the products object. So that's for products. So now we now assign, okay, what products should be inside the products. So now we can use an array, new array list. So we want to list it, so we use the arrays dot is my arrays class in the arrays dot as list. So now we can now list the products. Now let's name the first one new products. So this new product, we can remember in the model we have the product ID integer, product price integer, product name string. So here we come here, we write the product ID is integer, 100 integer, price is integer to 1000 naira, then 1000, name is string, so we can use ball. So we can use ball there. So done listing for products is enough. So now we have created the products. These are the list of the product. Then we need a class that calls this product when we need it. So we need a class that calls this product. So now how do we create our class? So it's just a basic class, so that's public. So now it will not be of string type, it will be of this list product type. So it will be of this list product type. So that's list product. So in here we then so we can use index. Okay, I've used index. You can be using index, but let me use something more descriptive. So let's say get all. Okay, get product. Okay, get products. Get product is also good. So get product here, what do we do here? So we just return products. So we are basically returning this. So now we know the service itself is not calling any route, is not responding to any route. So how do we then make these products to be listed in this? So how do we link the controller to the service now is the question. How do we link our controller to the service? So we are going to create a class. So for here, let's use the slash product route. So firstly, we call our auto-wired class. So after our auto-wired class, we create an object of product service. We will create an object of product service. let's call it service. So we create an object of product service. Let's now get mapping to slash products /products. So our class, let's give it public here. So instead of the string type as well, we use the list in that like manner of products just like that done in the service. So sorry, just like that done in the service. So here it can now be index or anything. So here it can get product so in this get product, now we will now return, instead of returning the product directly, we can see we don't have any products here, so we return service dot products. So we are returning service dot products. So when this is done, let's restart our server. Let's restart our server. Okay, now let's move to products out. Yes, and we got our products. So we can see we got our product in a JSON format. So this will be easier for the front end to consume. Now, thanks for sticking to the end of this video. I hope you really enjoyed it.